Hello, my name is Jason Maida. Welcome to the Maida Mortgage Minute. As I'm meeting with clients or maybe some of our business partners across the market, I keep on getting more and more questions about this looming fiscal cliff. And if I'm a home buyer thinking to purchase in the next several months, or I currently own and I want to refinance to help my family save money, how does this fiscal cliff potentially impact me? So I want to reach out to everyone today and give some a little more information about what is the fiscal cliff, and tie that back to interest rates and give you more information about where we're at and if there's an opportunity for you to lock in that rate of a lifetime. So the first thing is, what is the fiscal cliff? Well, that was a phrase coined by Ben Bernanke when he talked about some of the fiscal changes, some of the program cuts that the government will face with some legislation that's set to expire December 31st, midnight 2012. And if an agreement is not reached by the House and Senate by that time, this legislation will actually expire, and it could change radically what our economy looks like January 1st of 2013. So that's where this whole fiscal cliff has come from. Now, there's some key components to the fiscal cliff. One is a 2% change in the payroll tax. There's changes in the alternative minimum tax. There's also some spending cuts enacted by Congress that would change what the military spending budget looks like, some government aid programs. There's also some different tax breaks for businesses and individuals that would change. Jobless benefits would also change. So there's a real huge fear out there that with the expiration of some of these tax breaks, that we could actually spin ourselves right back into a recession. So even though we've seen some great news as it relates to a decrease in foreclosures, improved inventory levels in housing, there is the huge fear that we could push right back into a recession with this looming fiscal cliff. Now, with all that said, where are we at from a mortgage interest rate standpoint? Well, we're really in this place kind of nowhere. There's just a lot to remains to be seen right now. There are some things going on in Europe right now. There's possible changes in leadership roles in Italy, so that's kind of put a little bit of fear in the equity markets. Bonds have kind of rallied behind that. But really, mortgage interest rates have stayed strong as we're kind of waiting to see what happens with the fiscal cliff. Now, some of our forecasters that we reference are seeing interest rates possibly ticking up to just below 4% when we get to second quarter of 2013, still remaining strong, but not yet at the levels that we're seeing today. So now is a great time to lock in that rate of a lifetime. If you think of refinancing or possibly even purchasing in the next several months, now is still a great time. So I hope that information is helpful for you. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. We would love to answer your questions for you. Have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you soon.